Hello, Good Life Nation, and welcome to another training. Today we're going to be covering the IBO compensation plan in detail. So make sure you take some notes, and also when this is actually provided to you in a recording, make sure that you send out the link to the people in your organization to help them better understand the compensation plan. Let's go ahead and get started. First of all, in regards to understanding how it is that you get started in our business. First, you get started by becoming an IBO, an independent business owner. There's an initial one-time cost of $79 and then a monthly cost of $9.95 to maintain your business. Understand that there are no commissions paid on this area of the opportunity. And then when talking to somebody about the business, make sure you never say you're paid for recruiting or you're paid for enrolling someone into the business. There is no money paid on the opportunity fee or the monthly business fee. That would actually not be termed legal. So this is strictly your opportunity fee, but important for you to understand that in order to earn your commissions, whether it's your retail or your organization income, you have to maintain your $9.95 a month. We also want to encourage all of you to get into your IBO back office and every month take a look at where you're at in regards to your qualification in addition to your payment, because there may be a situation to where your credit card may not have worked for some reason, and you don't want to get placed in a situation that when you come to find out the following month you didn't get a check, you'll end up finding maybe there was some issue with your credit card. So make sure you prevent that by losing a potential commission check by being qualified and also making sure that your IBO payment is actually paid each and every month. Remember, the platform includes the initial materials when you get started. It includes 3 marketing websites. It includes your back office, training, marketing tools, commission reports, all your VIP cards, subscriber reports, your team activity reports, and also you get 30 digital VIP cards each and every month. So for the $9.95, it's an exceptional value for someone that's looking to have a legitimate business. You can't go out and start a business for less than 120 bucks a year. Now let's talk about our avenues of income. First of all, we have what I like to call our retail marketing area of opportunity. This is where you just simply go out and market the Good Life related products and services and earn a retail commission. Once again, the only thing that you need to do to earn that is maintain your $9.95 a month IBO fee. The other area is for the people that want to leverage developing a sales team and earn what's called management and override income. We call that social networking. So by building an IBO sales team, it provides you the potential to generate management and residual income. So we're going to talk real quick in regards to 6 ways to earn income through our VIP card retail tree, residual retail tree, quick pay tree, 2x20 tree, which is our matrix, our coded and infinity bonus, which is our unilevel, and then the rank and rewards. So let's first talk about probably the easiest door opener in the marketplace today, and that is the VIP card. This is an exceptional program that provides the ability for you to simply hand out a legitimate value of either $200 or $2,000 to someone as maybe a thank you for doing business with you, as an incentive to meet, whatever it is. Maybe you have an existing business. Why not add value to your existing business by handing your customers, clients, and prospects a reward that has legitimate dollar value? So this really increases the value of maybe another business that you're associated with. Let's say you happen to be an Uber driver, or you may be a realtor, or any other type of business providing a legitimate, nice gift that someone will actually use and benefit from. Now, when you issue these, and the goal is to get as many of them out there as you can, you're going to be earning income on the savings that are generated on either the 200 or the 2000 VIP card. And by the way, you don't get paid until the month after the trip has been taken. So this is about sharing, not selling, because you're not selling these cards. You're actually handing them out, thanking them for doing business with you, or just simply, hey, I just want to bless your day. Here's a $200 savings. Let me have your business card. And then you go from there and building your business, generating a lead. So once again, when the cards are issued, for every dollar that's saved, you earn 50% in return. So whether it's the 200 or the 2000, you're going to earn 50% of the savings that are available. What happens is on the back of the card, there's an instruction page for them to put in the actual ID number that's tracked and associated back to you. I can tell you right now with complete confidence that the system is absolutely tracking the activations and also tracking the usage. So it's real important to get into your IBO back office and manage your business. So once they register, they go into what's called a modified platform. You'll notice this shows up at the top left corner, $2,000. This means that they activated a $2,000 VIP card. So this provides them $2,000 in potential savings. If it was a 200, it would show bank balance of 200. Now, I just want you guys to really understand this. It's great to see that a $2,000 potential could earn you $1,000, but just remember that we're providing the VIP card user a modified access to our overall platinum subscription. So you'll notice that it only has hotels, cars, and activities. It doesn't have all the other great benefits that a platinum subscriber has. So this is really what I like to call a test drive program. I would rather see you give out the $200 cards because they will use that 200 up real quick. Once they've used that 200, you'll make the 100, plus it's going to inspire them to potentially become a platinum subscriber where you make residual income with. So when they go in and they activate the card and they go into their modified booking platform, simply how it works is whatever the savings is that is available on a particular booking, they're going to earn whatever that savings is based upon how much savings they have on their VIP card or what's left on it, because they may have used it multiple times for other savings that didn't match the 200 or the 2000. So hypothetically, let's say you gave a $200 card, there was only $49.63 available. Well, it's a legitimate $49.63 in savings, because if they would have gone to Orbit's Expedia Priceline, it would have cost them that. So for them legitimately saving $49.63, you earn $24.81. So they still have a balance of what? About $150 left over for future travel. Well, let's say they go in and book again at $85. Well, they could use, once again, their VIP card that had a balance of $150 for that $85. They still have a balance left over. So once they've used the entire balance, it's used. In this particular case, let's say that you gave them a $200 VIP card and there was $115 in savings. They'd still have about $85 or so left for future travel, but you would actually earn $57.82. Well, let's say you did give a $2,000 card. Gave a $2,000 card, they saved $1,015, you'd earn $507. But once again, I want to remind you that that's typically not the case for the $2,000 card. Typically, when someone's doing a booking, it may not be that elaborate or long of a vacation or a trip. So make sure you use the 200 so they can maximize it. So your first avenue of income is retail, meaning you earn retail income that's paid directly to you once a month based upon the usage of the VIP cards and also on the platinum subscription. So the platinum subscription is $299, generating you a $100 retail bonus. The next area is what's called retail residual, meaning on the $49.95, you earn $5 a month residual. Now understand that in regards to this $5 a month in the original retail we talked about, you only have to be an active IBO. Now, if you're developing a sales team or an organization, you're going to have to actually get qualified in our compensation system. That means that you're generating 50 PCV, personal commissionable volume. All of the products have a PCV dollar amount. So consider your personal position to have the availability of generating PCVs through a whole lot of areas of opportunity. Anything you sell, VIP card and so on, generates PCV for your personal account. So even though 50 is the minimum, there's potentially people that are going to have a lot more than that. So bottom line is, in order to earn your quick pay, your coded bonus, infinity bonuses, team tree, leadership bonuses, you're going to have 50 PCV. And we'll show you how simple it is in a second to be qualified, the simplest in the industry. So how does the $50 get broken down? Okay. And by the way, it's a dollar for dollar program. So for every dollar of PCV, it gets broken up into the system at 100% payout. So let's say, for example, someone's qualified with 50 PCV, that gets broken down with 55% of that going into the coded bonus tree. And then that's your unilevel, your 10 unilevel payout. And then you have 40% that goes into the team tree, the 2x20. That's actually 2x20, not 2x2 tree. That's $20. So if you break it down, 55% of $50 is 27, 40% of $50 is 20, and then 5% goes into what's called the leadership rank rewards bonuses. 1% in 5 different pools. So if you add that all up, 55, 40, and 5, that equates to 100% payout of our PCV. So how do you get qualified? Real simple. Probably the simplest way is what we like to call 1 + 1 and you're done. Meaning you should become a platinum subscriber yourself so you could have the testimony to show people that it's actually working for you. Also remember that this is a lifestyles program. This is not a travel club. This is a lifestyles program providing savings and benefit to not only travel, but the things that you do daily in daily commerce, our wholesale shopping network, things like that. So the platinum subscription on the $49.95 a month, if you have a platinum subscription and you're paying $49.95 a month, that counts towards 25 PCV. So now you're only 25 PCV short. Well, the goal is go get one customer, a non-IBO, and we'll show you how simple that is in a minute. If you get one customer that's a non-IBO and they purchase the platinum subscription and paying the $49.95 a month, that's an additional 25 PCV. 25, 25, and you're now what? You're qualified. Real simple. Other ways that you could qualify is there's 10% of the savings that goes into PCV. So if hypothetically someone saved $100, $10 would go into PCV. But you don't want to rely upon that because you don't know when people are going to travel. And that's kind of like I like to call icing on the cake. Also an IBO subscription, an initial activation. So let's hypothetically say you brought me into the business, I became an IBO and I bought the platinum subscription. That month only, out of the $299, 25 PCV would be a part of your qualification for that month. And then obviously the wholesale shopping network, for every $100 worth of actual purchase, and that's less whatever the discount is, because remember, as an IBO, you get 15% discount to try it out. If you're a platinum, you get 30% discount. So whatever the purchase price is, you get 20 PCV in your personal position that once again gets paid out in the upline. Make sure that you apply your discount code. You get that by going to your dashboard, click on the wholesale shopping network and click on the link. But before you do that, make sure you copy your related discount code, because there's one for an IBO and one for a platinum subscriber. You'll notice that we have a bunch of cool products. In addition, we're going to be adding more as we grow and build. But I really want to feature our great product called the CBD. And by the way, this is what we like to call a hybrid product that's not only high full spectrum oil extracts THC-free CBD, but it also has enhancement of omega-3, 6, and 9. So we have an incredible product, incredible value, better value than anything in the industry and market. And by the way, if you're super analytical, you could click into the product, click like you're going to go order, and then we actually have an ingredients tab now, and we also have a tab that provides third-party laboratory overview analysis on our CBD to show you that it's a real deal. Now, let me give you an idea here. Let's say you have 25 PCV because you have the platinum subscription. If you purchase, let's say, a family pack, 2 CBD bottles a month, okay, so that's a discount, 30% savings. Guess what? You just saved $65. That paid for your platinum subscription. Now that paid for your platinum subscription plus, in addition, you have 30 PCV, so that qualified you. So not only by getting 2 bottles of something that you really should be using anyways, go to the website hempomegaplus.com and check out this incredible product and the value. You're getting $20 off of the retail price to start with, then an initial 30% if you're a platinum. So think about that for a minute. You're saving $65 on a product that you're going to want to have. That just paid for your lifestyle subscription, your platinum lifestyle subscription. You just covered the cost plus more, right? And it's 30 PCV, so you got 30 plus 25, right? How much is that? That's 30, right? Plus 25. Any mathematicians out there? 55 PCD. 40% goes into the 2x20. 55% goes into the unilevel, the 10 generation unilevel, and then 5% goes into the rank and rewards. So real important to understand how that breaks down. It's real easy. We also have some really great professional packages. Matter of fact, if you happen to have a chiropractic office, do trade shows, want to have a little side business, you can get this at an exceptional discount. Absolutely incredible discount. At the 18 bottle, there's like a $400 plus dollar savings plus the initial 20 times 18. You're looking at almost at $800 in retail savings, plus it has 200 in PCD. So if you have a doctor's office, a chiropractic office, do trade shows, anything you have a retail outlet, you may want to consider getting this product and generating another avenue of income for you. All of our products have a PCD dollar amount listed, not only for the CBD, from some of our other great killer products that we're offering. Another way that you could get qualified is our Family and Friends program. This is an exceptional way to get qualified with no resistance. If you can't sell a $49 a month product, you ought to probably reevaluate being involved in any business, because this program, to receive for 49 bucks a month, the Family and Friends provides you 2 certificates that you could actually waive the $2.99. So let's say, I'm your family member or a good friend or whatever. You say, hey, you know what? We have this great lifestyles platform or a platinum subscription. We want to share all the benefits with you, but here's the deal. We normally charge $2.99, but I'll tell you what, you pay me $100 direct, activate for $49.95, and now you made $100 directly. They activate for $49.95, and there you go. Or say, look, I'm going to waive the full $2.99, and you just have to activate for $49.95. Remember, they're non-IBOs, so they're not an IBO. It's now just a platinum subscriber without the normal cost of that $2.99 activation. So that's strictly up to you to decide what you want to do with that. But remember, that's only 2, and that's it. So once you get those in consumers that are non-IBOs, then obviously that provides 2 times 25 is what? 50 PCD. You're now qualified. I'm telling you that this is the easiest qualification in the industry. There's companies out there that sell nutritional skincare, Bitcoin, whatever, and all of them have some kind of high monthly. The industry average is about $200. There's companies that are actually a lot higher than that. Some require $5,000 in personal volume each month. We're talking about 50 here to have such an incredible value. And even if you can't afford it, being able to get 2 platinum subscribers, I don't know how you can't do that. So here's once again our quick pay tree. So when a platinum subscription gets sold in your organization, there's going to be $20 that goes up to the first upline enroller, another 20 to the next upline enroller, the next 20 to the next upline enroller, and then 25 to the next upline enroller. And this follows enrollment. So this follows your unilevel, your 10 generation payout. It doesn't follow the 2x20. So real important to know that. So understand that we have a killer hybrid compensation program. We like to call it the best of all worlds. And really you have 2 compensation systems here. You have the 2x20, which helps people build in depth and also help other people build, because you only have 2 areas to put somebody in. So if you put somebody, let's say you bring in 5 IBOs into the business. Okay, well, the first 2 are going to go on your front line, then the 3rd, then the 4th, and the 5th. You kind of see how that works, right? It goes in depth. And people above you, there's going to be potentially business going underneath you also. That's called spillage or flow over. And it's real important because that helps other people in your organization develop a little bit of success, even if they're not builders. Now, for the builders in the company, the unilevel is where the big money's at. This allows you to go wide. So hypothetically, if I brought in the first 2 people, they go on my front line, technically on my 2x20, if there wasn't any overflow from above me, right? My upliner sponsor. Then that 1 and 2 would go frontline on the unilevel. So you'll see how on the team 2x20, it goes depth, and then on the unilevel, it goes wide. So everyone you personally bring in goes wide. So the goal is get 4 or 5 wide and then build from there. Real simple. So here's kind of the breakdown. Here's the 2x20. So remember the 50 PCV, that's $20. This is how the $20 gets spread out. So wherever there's qualification of a 50 PCV in your organization, that's where it's going to be paid out as. And just understand something, do the numbers here, take a look at just starting with 2 IBOs and 4, then 8, then 16, right? The duplication of 2. You're not going to be putting all these people into the business. So let's say you even get down to the 11th generation, that's about 3,276 on that generation alone. That doesn't include the 1798 before, the 819, the 358. So you can see how this could start getting into a pretty good significant income on a very small organization, really small. And some of you that haven't been in the industry before may think that some of these numbers, how am I going to go find 1,000 people? It's not a matter of what you do. It's a matter of what your uplines do and what you do with your organization. Because remember, the people that that you bring into the business that you may or may not know are maybe not the ones that are going to build the business, but it may be the people that they know. The people that make you the most money in this are typically the people that you have no idea who they are, but you just were in the right place at the right time, and this is a great way to make income there. The other area of income, once again, is our coded bonus, and this is what we like to call the unilevel. Remember, you go 5 wide. So that's your ultimate goal, go 4 or 5 wide. So your first generation, let's just work with 4, okay? Your first generation is 4, you make 5%. Now remember, 55% of 50 PCV is what? 2750. So this is how the breakdown of the payment is generated. So on your first generation of qualified IBOs, you get 5% of the 50 PCV. Or let's say that they had 100 PCV. Right? So 55 of the 100 PCV, or $55 would go into this, and then you get 5% of 55. But in this, we're just going to use the lowest denominator because we have what's called compression. You don't get paid on 10 levels, you get paid on 10 generations of qualified IBOs. So what that means is that you may be getting paid 18, 19 generations on a leg. And what's a leg? Every personal you bring in is your leg. So if you have brought in 4, that means you have 4 legs. So in this particular case, you'll notice that everyone on your first generation, you get 5. Everyone from your second to 9, you get 10. And on your 10th, you get 5, right? So look at the numbers on this. If you start generating a 4 and then they duplicate to 16 and they duplicate to 64, look at the numbers on this. You get to the 5th generation, that's 21816 plus 704 plus 176 plus 44 plus 548. Add that all up, and that's what the average person in the United States making at a full-time job. So it doesn't end there. For those of you that achieve our ranks, diamond, double diamond, black diamond, crown black diamond, and presidential black diamond, guess what? We have nobody there yet. This is the best kept secret in America today. So who's going to be our first diamond? Because if you're the first diamond, not only is 1% of the entire company PCV going into that pool, and then to the other 4 pools, you're also able to receive 2% to infinity on the coded bonus. So instead of earning 5% on your first, you earn 7, then 12 through your first 9, or through 2 through 9, and then 7 on your 10th, and then 2 to infinity until you're blocked by another diamond. So that's why you want to go 4 wide, right? So as you're developing and building in the business, and hopefully there's going to be people also developing and building in the business, if you're building your business correctly, generating 4 legs, most likely you're not going to be blocked for a long time, because if you're a diamond, right, you don't have any diamonds below you, you get that 2% infinity on all your legs. But if someone becomes a diamond, more than likely you're now going to be a double diamond or a black diamond, right? So check this out. If you get any legs in your organization, and let's say you're at the top of the program, the presidential black diamond, that means that you collect the 2, 2, 2 there, right? So 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2, that's 10%. So you have a potential, and there's no one in the industry that has this kind of numbers. You have a potential as a builder to earn up to 15% on your first, and 20% from 2 to 9, and 15% on your 10th and 10 to infinity. There is nothing in the market out there that pays that kind of income. So even on the low end, even if you're just an IBO, haven't even hit diamond or double diamond or anything else like that, just look at it like this. Between your 2x10, your 2x20, and also your 10 generation, you could probably put an average of $3.75 on every person in your organization. Now, I'll give you an example. I talked to a person that was in a binary lately, and they had an organization of over 12,800 people. And I said, well, what are you making a month? And they said, I'm making about $1,800 a month. Well, I said, guess what? Take that same 12,800 people, times that times 375, and that's about what you'd be making with us. See the difference with us? We don't play games like some of those other compensation systems. And the other important thing to understand is this is based upon 50 PCD. So we're making more money on a lower qualification than the companies out there that have higher volume requirements but a lower ultimate payout. Even though they all say they pay out, it's not true. We actually have a legitimate payout here. So our rank and rewards, make sure that you want to get to these top positions. We have first what we call our recognition positions, and then we have our rank reward positions. So rank reward starts at diamond, where you get 2% to infinity on entire organization of each one of your legs that we call a lineage. And then you have 1% of the company-wide commissionable volume that's in a pool. There's actually a pool going on right now for the entire company's commissionable volume. So when you take a look at the entire volume, it's also being distributed into the double diamond, black diamond, crown black diamond, and presidential black diamond. So let's say hypothetically, you're the first to hit all of those. You'll have 100% of whatever that check is that we pay out once a year at our annual conference. If you happen to be a crown black diamond and there's 3 or 4 in there, everyone in that particular level will also participate with black diamond, double diamond, and diamond, and be prorated based upon how many months they were in there. So this is an exceptional opportunity to participate in an incredible profit sharing pool, and once again, able to earn on the entire company, not just on your own organization. I'm not going to go through a lot of this in detail. This is available in your compensation plan overview. But in order to get to the top ranks, it's real simple. You have to have a combination of PCV, lineage, group volume, a certain amount of dollars you've earned in a cumulative months, and an estimated amount of IBOs. Now, that's not the amount of IBOs you need. That's just the estimated of what we're saying you need to have in your organization to get to these ranks. And you'll see that they're pretty simple. For anyone that's been in the industry a long time, 40,000 IBOs in your organization, you may say, wow, that's a lot. Well, it's not. I mean, think about the companies that have 3, 4, 5, 600,000 people in their company. Do you think there's anyone that has 40,000 in their organization? So that's going to happen with us. So just to kind of give you an idea of the first ranked diamond, this is the first pool of 1% and then 2% to infinity. Here you have to have 50 PCV. You have to have 3 lineages, meaning you have 3 personal sponsored IBOs. You have $100,000 in group commissionable volume with 60% max out of any one of those 3 legs. So you could have 7 legs or 7 lineages, just long as one of the lineages doesn't exceed $60,000. You could use up to $60,000, and all the other legs need to have $40,000. So it kind of spreads it out, so no one's riding on top of one leg. You need to have that for 3 consecutive months of and then a total earning. When I say 3 consecutive months, you've got 100,000 in group volume for 3 consecutive months, and then a cumulative earning of $250,000. So meaning that from day one being involved in the company, you've earned $250,000. That's probably about an estimate of an organization of 2,000 people. And I'm just telling you right now, I've been in this industry a long time myself, 25 plus years, and if you just are in the company and you're just doing what we show you to do, just duplicate the way we show you to duplicate, worry about just doing the basics and duplicating, you're going to get to these numbers. It may take a year, may take 2 years, may take 5 years, who cares? What if it took you 10 years to get to 40,000 in your organization? But you've accumulated over $2 million in earnings. Would that have been a good business decision based upon maintaining $50 a month? Well, hopefully common sense drops in and you'll find that that's a great business decision. So don't worry about how quick you create success. worry about duplicating and staying in the business. That's all the key you need. So system for success, once again, and I'm just going to stress this time and time again, the simplicity of duplication. 1 + 1 and you're qualified, right? Get the platinum subscription so you can be your own testimony, create passion for your own product, then go get one family and friend. Or if you can't afford it right now and you want to build up some income, go out and get 2 family and friends, get your 50 PCV, or go out and get your own platinum subscription, save $65 a month, get 2 bottles of CBD and have 30 additional PCV, and you're now qualified. After that, go get 2 IBOs that did the same thing you did. So you start filling your 2x20. Then your ultimate goal is get 4 IBOs. Now you've gotten to that good WIT on your unilevel coded bonus. So remember, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate for success. Never give up on your dream. Don't listen to the quagmire of misery people out there telling you it can't happen or it won't work, because it will. But it's always a matter of it'll only work if you're willing to work. So until next time, thank you so much for watching this overview. Make sure that you get the recording and pass it to your team, and let's help you create success.